Welcome back to Open House NYC. New York-based interior designer Eddie Lee invited us into his home where he thoughtfully designed every space. From the walls to the doors, he created a warm vibe with a modern and edgy twist.
Hi, I'm Eddie Lee. I'm an interior designer here in New York City. Welcome to my loft. This building was constructed in 1910 as one of the first garages in New York City. So when renovating my space, I wanted to stay true to its industrial roots. When you come into my apartment, the first thing you walk into is the entry hall. I wanted the entry to be an intimate version of the rest of the apartment to add to the drama of the loft-like space beyond. The space combines wood-planked walls, mirrored closet doors, and grass cloth walls, all things that you see later in the apartment. As you move into my apartment, the first place you walk past is the kitchen. For me, a kitchen is for entertaining, so I opened it up to the living and dining room. That presents its own set of challenges, like staring at your kitchen from a living room sofa. My solution was to use white upper cabinets to have it blend in with the white brick walls, and to use a mirrored backsplash to give the kitchen a bar aesthetic. Just because something's functional doesn't mean it has to be hidden. I chose to expose the pipes to keep this space true to its industrial roots. When entertaining, everyone ends up in the kitchen, but I didn't want half of my apartment to be one big kitchen. So I gave the dining room its own distinct flavor, but raised the dining table height to counter height to keep the flow with the kitchen. Another good thing about a high dining table is it serves as a visual break between a living and dining area and a loft space. I always tell my clients the best way to start is with a solid furniture plan. In my plan, I put the furniture around the perimeter to maximize the living space. And I like to use a rug to define an area. The larger the rug, the larger the room. In keeping with the industrial theme, I used a neutral color scheme and added accents of blue like this fireplace wall. When working with clients, I always try to design around what they love. I love reading, so I dedicated a room to it. It's a small room and I thought bookcases would be too heavy, so I cantilevered the bookshelves and I think it turned out great. The last thing I'd like to show you on the tour is my bedroom. In small bedrooms like mine, consider using mirror like I did. It'll instantly double your space. As a counterpoint to the mirror, which some might consider cold, I used blue raffia to warm up the space. Because I'm lucky enough to have high ceilings, I used these cloud fixtures by Brooklyn artist Richard Clarkson to give a dreamlike quality to the bedroom. Start with a solid furniture plan, but then follow your heart. I think the best designs come from things you love. Thanks for coming on this tour of my loft.